Hi guys, I'm going to show you how to come into an arm balance called 8-angle pose. You can come into this a variety of ways and everyone does it a little bit different. This is how I like to come into it because it gives you many places to stop. So even if you can't get into the full arm balance, it's no big deal. It's not like you failed because no matter where you're going, you're building up that strength so that next time it'll be a little bit easier and the time after that it'll be a little bit easier. And even if you stop at the very first of all of the steps, you're still really working on a lot of core strength and the positioning, and you're just one step closer then. Okay, so we'll go ahead and I'll just show you on one side. You can then try it on the other side. One side's always a little bit easier than the other, or at least that's the case for me. So go ahead and come to a seat. Take the knees bent up towards the chest, feet flat on the floor. Sit up nice and tall. Good, and then bring your hands to the ground. So already I'm having to kind of work. I think because normally my posture is not so great, that even just sitting up like this, my hands on the ground, elbows squeezing in towards the ribs, thighs moving together, knees pointed up, I'm already working. So you can totally stay right here and you're good. From here, the next step would be to take the feet over to the left. Good. And then work at centering your chest forward. So again, here, I'm really working. My legs are kind of on fire already. From here, take a hand down. So left hand will come down through the center and then squeeze the knees back together. So we want to, sorry, my contacts. We want to bring the hands about shoulder width apart because the base of this pose is going to be chaturanga, just like it is with most arm balances, not all, but most. We want to have that strong chaturanga foundation. So that's a great place to start as well. So even if this is where you're stopping, you can practice this in chaturanga and you'll be that much closer next time. So from here, I like to cross my ankles. I'll cross left over top of right and then keep squeezing in with the thighs. Nice stopping place. Or you can start to lift the feet. And this is where it gets really hard. So belly firms up automatically, right? We start to feel that fire through the core. So this is an excellent place to stay. We want to keep squeezing in through the thighs here. We're leaning back a little bit just so that those feet can actively lift up. So belly is working hard. Stay here if you'd like to. Next step is where it gets a lot trickier. So with the legs lifted, I will swivel over towards my right hip. I want to keep squeezing those thighs together. I'm coming towards the hands, chest is facing the floor. Last really great place to stop before lifting up. You want to find those chaturanga elbows, elbows squeezing in, right? They won't be fully stacked elbows on top of wrists yet, but we're moving in that direction. Okay, and then very last step from here, once we come forward, would be to press up onto the hands. Keep squeezing through the knees and maybe extend the legs outward a little bit. Good, chest is facing the floor, but we're looking forward and out. Good, big breath in and come to a seat and bring the legs out in front. Sit up nice and tall and just prepare for the other side. Thanks, guys.